this review, we have the Transformers Masterpiece MP-59 Rhinox. So he's designated Cybertron Defense. That's his role within the group. With the box, we get a photograph of the Rhino mode, the robot mode. Looks rendered. This doesn't look like photography, but I guess we'll see in a moment. Um, Not lots of shiny paint being referenced here, so I'm real interested to see what this looks like in real life. We've got a prominent Japanese Beast Wars logo here. Also, we've got the Long Life logo here at the bottom. They've been coming with the Masterpiece figures have had this on the box for 2 or 3 years now, maybe longer than that. So top, we have Masterpiece logo, Transformers here, and Masterpiece has got this kind of foil stamping on it. The side has a Beast Mode picture, looking pretty crazy. The other side has a Robot Mode picture. The bottom has legal stuff. It does have a QR code if anybody wants to take a look at that. And last, the back of the box. And it shows off a lot. So, okay, yeah, we got him in beast mode. He's got a kind of wide stance shooting mode here. Kind of shows off the different weapons he comes with, showing off the face, showing off a scene with Optimus Primal riding him. Big thing is he comes with quite a few accessories. So he's got this, I don't know, they're calling it device. Don't remember what this is from the show, but it's kind of like a gun type thing. He's got his Gatling gun, 2 of those. He's got I don't know what this is. I think this is a spark that he's holding. This small thing looks like, I guess that's his file card. And then he's got a stand and an extra face. So let's get him out of the box. He does have a few more QR codes on the inside. And he's got a pretty normal Masterpiece tray. So he does come with a booklet and a file card. So that's his file card. And that is the stats. And then he's got this very thick and chunky booklet, full color. And basically some of the stuff that was on the outside of the box is here. So it's probably, giving you kind of story elements of Rhinox from the show. It also has his stats here again. And a explanation of how the gimmicks work and the weapons. And then a bunch of instructions on the other side. So that's the booklet. And here he is decked out in the tray. So that's pretty cool. Stand, spark, extra face, Gatling gun, and device. All right, so let's get them out of the package and then we'll take a look at the beast mode. Okay, so here he is in beast mode. We'll start with that since that's how he comes in the box. So there is a lot going on with this guy. He's got this metallic paint for the horns. I think there's a gimmick where when he transforms, something happens with the eyes. The ears move, so that's interesting. Probably helps with transformation, but still cool that they did that. His mouth moves. He's got this little plastic protective piece, so you can see the mouth there. The head can unpeg, and you can give him some extra movement this way. If you look in there, you can see his robot head. So, this is really just so that you can get him in some nice poses, have his head turned in the direction of, maybe your camera and do some shots. That's a pretty cool gimmick. Um, because of how he has to transform, he doesn't his legs don't really have a lot of movement. The lower portion of his legs do have bend, so they at least did that. But they don't do anything else special. And then his tail moves. He cleans up pretty well too. A lot of the Beast Wars figures, you're gonna see a lot of bot mode kind of poking out, and they've done a really good job of hiding everything with him. Um, some other things that are noticeable, there's some inconsistencies with the texture. There's some areas with heavy texture, some areas with lighter texture, some areas where there is no texture, and it stands out a little bit. But the thing that stands out the most is all the panels. It kind of feels more like a third party figure because they'll usually go like full scale with paneling systems, but I guess Takara went this route so they could get a really good beast in robot mode. So that's the only real hang up with this figure. So I did want to show him with the uh, Takara, the premium series, and this bronze looking, was more like copper looking color, was always kind of weird to me. And this is supposed to be show colors. Definitely not show colors. Definitely not the drab greenish brown that the regular release came with. But this kind of chocolate brown is definitely more um, accurate to the show. So still kind of strange they did this with the premium uh, generations version. Okay, so that's the figure. We'll get him in bot mode, and we'll do some comparisons and go into more detail with the accessories also. All right, so here he is out of the package, and he is an extremely beefy bot. Um, One thing just right off the bat, there's lots of panels that have to shift and fold, but um, like doing the transformation, it felt safe. Like the parts are thick yet bendable enough that you can do things and just feel like nothing's gonna break. And that's probably because this is a larger figure compared to like a Cheetor. Um, but for instance, like working with Hound sometimes. The panels were so thin, like it just really felt like they were, you know, you know, had the possibility of breaking. And I know a lot of people actually did have some breaks with their Hound. But this guy, he feels really good transforming him. Like the plastic's very the walls of the plastic are very thick, and that's a good thing. So inside him is another one of these. So uh, when you transform him, you will find the second uh, Gatling gun. He's got the spark. Um, Forgive me because I did not watch all the episodes, but this might be Dinobot Spark. I can't remember. So he's got that. He's got this other thing, and I don't know what this is. The instructions call it device. I don't remember this thing, but works pretty easily, and you just kind of wrap it around, and you're kind of done with it. So it's very easy to put on. Same thing with the Gatling guns. They've got the masterpiece style tab, although there is a left and a right. So um, each one is a little, it's like a mirror of each other. They're not the same gun. And there's a tab in his hand. He's got these big, giant, chunky hands, and it will fit in very easily. It's only difficult because I'm trying to do this with the camera sitting in front of me. Um, but you get the idea. And he can hold both his guns that way. He does come with an extra face, and I don't know what the difference is. Let's see. Oh wow, he's got teeth. He's got full-on teeth underneath there. That's scary. Okay, so I guess the other face kind of shows his teeth off some. It's probably like an angry face. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm talking to you type face. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he's got little teeth in there. I think we'll keep that face on. Um, there's some. There's a particular way to get his feet adjusted so that he stands correctly. Well, let me. Yeah, that's a little bit better. May need to go back one more. Here we go. He's got more of an upright stance now. Okay, so there's that. I did want to show him off with the premium version, premium generations version. You can't really compare these two. They're just kind of night and day. Just you know, this is a lower end mold, generations mold. This is masterpiece. Um, they did a lot of interesting and creative stuff with this. So I kind of enjoy the engineering that they came up with, but the feet are probably the most lacking part. And compared to the masterpiece, the legs and the feet are just way better. But just an example of like something that's supposed to be, cartoon version versus something that's like really for real deal cartoon version. So that is that. And I think we've got oh, no, we're missing one. We almost have all of the Season 1 Autobot cast. Um, we're missing Rat Trap. So let's hope that that's on the way soon. But all these bots are pretty big. Like when you think about the Autobots versus the Decepticons, Predacons versus Maximals, uh, they have a good variation in their size. You know, each faction had their big bots and their smaller bots. So I think he goes in pretty well with the rest of the figures. Primal did not have as much uh, metallic lookiness to him. He probably stands out the most as kind of being different from everybody. The other bots all have some variations of this kind of chrome work everywhere. Um, the uh, hand joints, finger joints do stand out a good bit on Rhinox, but that is show accurate. And because of transformation, you've got a lot that you can do with the hand. So you're meant to tab it into this foot, but you can pull it out so you can have more articulation. And this does kind of move with it. The thumb can can spin around, and the three fingers are articulated at the knuckle and the middle joint. So uh, you got a good range of motion with the hand. The head is on a ball joint, has a good bit of movement. Shoulders are ratcheted in several places, so lots of range of motion there. He's got a good um, almost 90-degree bend on the arm. Lot. I'm not going to move this because I'll misremember where the ratchet is, but the hips are ratcheted as you can hear. He's got really good knee bend, a little bit over 90. He does have side tilt, and there's a teeny bit of up and down, but it's mostly, I think it's just mostly there to kind of help with posing because there's not much up and down with the foot at all. So pretty fantastic character and release. You will have a little difficulty with getting the Gatling gun in because the fingers are so big, but it's not too hard. Yeah, those ratchets really make a difference. So that is the review. Pretty awesome figure, and we need some more. We need Rat Trap, we need Pterosaur, we need Tarantulas. They could just keep making these guys, and there's many that can be added. So hopefully they'll keep putting out more. At least Rat Trap to complete the maximal factions. So that's it for the review. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.